a lot of people, when I say people, I mean aspiring filmmakers or somebody who wants to make a film, a, a great one, they ask, they have ideas for films, but a lot of it's mediocre. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you tips on when you come up with an idea. I may have posted a video before, but this one's going to be a little different. So stay tuned for this one. Welcome, story lovers, to the Story Dude Show with your host, Jared Dean Winchester, bringing you another episode for the month of November 2023. So let's get right into it, shall we? Each time a filmmaker has an idea, somewhere along the line, it either falls short or it's, it's so mediocre that nobody dares challenge it or nobody attempts to challenge it. Nobody attempts to ask questions. But I have a list of ideas, or rather, a list of tips for your idea that might help. So here it is. Number one, do you really believe in those characters? Or are you really doing it just to express yourself? Number two, why have you chosen these characters? Specifically those. What is so special about those two characters that you need them to be in the story? How are they going to progress the story? Number three, why is that particular story that you are going for happening to the type of protagonist that you have chosen? Number four, if you're going to ask for 2 hours of my time, this is according to Robert McGee, if you're going to ask for 2 hours of my time, you need to make it worthwhile and not to make it mediocre. Don't mock my investment of time. I can get my money back on it if I'm dissatisfied, but I can't get my time back. Very important. Number five, are you simply doing this to glorify something else? Example, if you take the union of a man and a woman, or a couple, any couple, are you simply glorifying that just for the sake of art? If the answer is yes, don't do it. By the way, if you've answered positively to the first three questions, you can continue. If you've given me an excuse for the fourth and fifth questions, don't. Don't bother. Don't bother writing it. Because I guarantee you there are other films just like yours, just like your idea, and there are other filmmakers with the exact same idea that you're thinking of. Now, you may argue that you're doing this in a different angle. You may argue that you're doing this to express yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. There's that's a valid reason, but not a very good one. It's not worth my time. Number six, is this a story that has never been told before? And do you believe in it? If you've answered yes, you can go ahead. Finally, number seven, what does your audience know about the topic for the film that you've chosen? Now think of your film as an essay. You have a chosen topic, you format it, you make your arguments, and then you submit it to the reader. And the reader makes up their mind as to the quality or whether it's a good essay or a bad one. Find out what your audience knows about the particular topic that you want to pick. For example, find out what your audience knows about justice, the justice system, or find out what your audience knows about politics, that sort of thing. And that's it. Those are my tips, my extra tips. Now, I do have another episode which I've posted before. Might want to check it out before you watch this one. This is a bit more elaborative. So with that being said, thank you for joining me. I post anywhere between 2 to 3 episodes per month of the Story Dude Show. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, don't forget to turn that page.